Helium 10, Data Dive, ASIN site. So everyone's using one of these to track their keywords and where they're ranking. Most sellers, they pick the wrong one. They never look back. But today I'm going to show you the 3 tracking tools, the goods, the bads, and which ones I'd actually use. But I'm going to show you the best tool out there on keyword tracking right now that tracks things that you've never seen before. I'm Nick Hall. I built and sold an 8-figure CPG brand called Vita5. Now I run Revive Marketing Partners, where we manage Amazon advertising growth and all things under the sun of Amazon. Let's start this off with 3 different things that we're going to go through. 1 is going to be the mistakes that people are making when they're doing keyword tracking. 2, we're going to go through is the current tools out there, what they do, the goods, the bads, and all the different things within them. And then 3rd, I'm going to go through this new ranking tool. It's a keyword tracker that helps you see all the different factors that the other ones are missing, and it's at a fraction of the price. So the mistakes that people are making on Amazon are what's costing them thousands and thousands of dollars. You've got to be highly strategic on how you do this. So when you're going after a keyword tracking tool, most of these out here are making one of these mistakes. 1, it's only tracking your organic ranking. Well, where are you at from a sponsor site? Are you spending too much cost per click on each one of these keywords? They're not tracking the competitor movement. So you start to spend more, you're starting to grow organically, but is your competitor starting to move organically as well? Is it just that competitors have fallen off, or why is it that you're actually ranking? A lot of people, they'll go in and they'll start tracking keywords, but they get so worried because when you start tracking keywords, it costs you more money. And so they only track a few keywords. You've got to track the right keywords and a list of keywords. You've got to pay attention to keyword zip codes. Where are people actually searching, right? So if 80% of your sales comes from California, Texas, and Florida, well, we need to be tracking in those. We don't really care about New York if that's not where the sales are coming from. So choose the best selling zip code to put that in. No tagging, right? So there's certain keywords that you have different processes for. 1, you may be going after a rank campaign. 1, you may be going after a profitability campaign. 1, you're going after you just want to own anything and everything about it. And then the last one, which I've never seen this before, but not tracking all the random things of all your competition, right? So the deals that are going on, the coupons, the reviews, the ratings, the pricing, all the different things there. And while these are all issues of what is currently out there, it's very difficult because putting all these into one, you're just going to spend your head not knowing exactly where to go. Now that we've gone through some of the mistakes that people are making, what I want to go through now is the different tools out there that people are using, how they're using them, the goods, the bads, the ugly, everything about it. So the first one here, we've got, everyone probably knows about this one, Helium 10. This is the industry standard. Everyone knows about this product. And what we want to do is we want to look at all the differences of what they have. Now, they created a lot of this stuff. One of the cool things is you've got the boost. You can see hour by hour, how are you actually tracking? The other thing that you can look at is you can see the organic and the sponsored. I love seeing this. So you see a drop here, back up, drop, back up. You can also see this from this. Or you start dropping off on May 6th. You see this on May 6th that also dropped. So really good to see on that stuff. You can see up to about 20 competitors. Usually 10 is where they like to sit. Now the bads with this is all this data right here is estimates, right? So Cerebro, Magnet, all this stuff, estimates of what they're showing. There is no competitor deals, coupons, any other information about your competitors. So you can't really see much. They do allow you to have a tag, which is amazing. But when you look at this, you can't see it from a location. So you don't know where exactly it is. And then finally, there's not keyword level top of search spend. So where are you spending on this? Well, we know what the cost per click is, some of the ABA total conversion share, all this other stuff, but we don't know where we're actually going to be sitting. The next tool I'm going to go through is ASIN Insight. Okay, so there's a number of good things with this one. The first thing I love about this is they're super niche. It's for Amazon. It is for where you currently ranking, and it does anything and everything for that, right? So what's cool with this is you've got the hourly keyword tracking just like you've got with Helium 10. You've got the reverse ASIN where you can look through and see all of the different factors of this specific keyword. They've got the traffic share. They've got 180 days of historical data. Okay. There's all these different things. You can see how much is coming from sponsored versus organic as like a total of sales and organic traffic. You can see the high traffic keywords that you're actually bringing in. So it's got a lot of different things. Now, some things that it's not going to share with you is the badge, right? So it doesn't give you your suggested bid data. It's not giving you your campaign launcher. So you see the data here. What's the action you're actually going to be able to make? Well, we need to go through and actually launch new campaigns with this. It doesn't tell you anything about the competitor deals. So it goes through a lot of really good things. I love it as an overall. It's really, really good at what it does. However, when you're pulling in the whole ecosystem of Amazon, it's not the ideal. Now, finally on this one, we're going to go through Data Dive. This is one of my favorite. They call it a rank tracker, and rank radar is their specific name. And you see all the top search terms that they have, the top search volume, top 50 search terms, top 50 search volume. You can see all these different things. Gives you lots of really, really good data. You can go into all your different products and see how certain things are ranking. And so when you go into this, what's great is we're able to see all the different details of this So when you go through the heat map here, you can kind of see the median rank, where you're at, where you're going, any of that. Ignore these ones that fall off for one and then come back. But when you look through these, you'll be able to see all these different keywords, the relevance, the search volume. You can add tags to it. It's got a lot of really good stuff. It's built by an operator, Brandon Young. Multiple other uses within this stuff. The problem is the learning curve. It's not fully all inclusive of everything that you need. And while I love the look of it, it looks great. It is functional. There's something that I want to share with you that is without a doubt the best tool I've ever seen. Which leads me to my favorite tool for keyword tracking, a brand new tool that I have not seen yet. It has just recently come out and they already are absolutely crushing. So this is built by Brett Burkaw. He had created another software company before this. Now he's into this. He's done anything and everything Amazon you can imagine. This allows you to check your custom rank by a specific time period. You can do zip code tracking. You can do full placement, not just organic. You can see all different things, the placements of where everything is, sponsored product, sponsored brand, sponsored display, if it's top of search, if it's anything like that. You can see the top of search at the keyword level. Search query performance data is integrated. Your brand analytics is integrated. Your PPC metrics you can see by a specific keyword. You can see the variation modes. So if you want to see the child or the parent ASIN, you can go through all the competitors without even putting your competitors in there. It'll go through and show you your competitors. And then it makes updates daily. It has the keyword tags as we've seen from a lot of the other ones. But what's so cool is you get to see the campaigns and actions from this specific page. And then the coolest thing within this is you can see the pricing, the coupons, all the deals, reviews, anything like that. So if you start to see you dropped, well, it's because you went from 4.3 star to a 4.2 star. So let me walk you through this tool. This is called SKU Hero, one of the coolest tools I've ever seen. They've got multiple other functions, but when you look at the keyword tracker specifically, it's got so much data involved in here. So this is some just data within. This is all demo data, so don't take all of this perfectly, but it's so cool. You get to see all the different things. You get to see the estimated search volume, the percent search volume off of what you're looking at doing, the distribution, right? So estimated daily sales needed to rank on page 1. They call that something different in some of the other softwares and tools. You can see the conversion rate. So the conversion share of the top 3 clicked ASINs. Okay, so 34% of this is from the top 3 up there. And then right here, remaining share not captured by the top 3 ASINs. You can look through the search query volume. You can look through the score, the market, all these different numbers here, right? And you can start to see the PPC search term performance. So you can see sponsored products, impression share, the average percent of impressions. You can see all this different data here. And then what's so cool with this is you can jump right here and you can do an exact campaign here and build the campaign immediately. You see this, you click this, and you'll download the information. And you'll have this that you can immediately upload to the bulk file where you can get all of your information needed with the exact cost per click that you'd want. So, super cool to see all of that. Now, as we look deeper here, you can look at your click-through rate and your conversion rate, right? So you get a top search volume product at 21% higher conversion rate than the competition. We might as well launch a new single keyword exact campaign on this. We should be launching a number of these new keywords in order to start winning. We can also see right here the ACoS, the conversion rate, the cost per click. We can see all of this information right here within it. Now, when we look through, we can also go through and see how are we specifically ranking on certain keywords. Now, this one does give you a little bit of a funky thing because you're going to look through and see the last number of weeks. We're going to apply this, and we're going to be able to see where we have changes on this, right? And so let's just take a single time period right here that we can look at, and we will start to see all of the different rank distribution, how we're ranking, how things are changing, and any other information. Now I've jumped to a different account just so that you can see the actual data on some of this stuff. So you can see right here, we're seeing some of this. Now I just have a couple of keywords tracked here where we're ranking number 222. We can see all of the different information on this. We can see where we're ranking from a top of search. We can see organic. We can see sponsored, where it all is ranking from all of this. We can look at the certain keywords that we want to go after, and we can see where we're currently at, the ASINs that we're at, all that stuff. You can add multiple different keywords, and you can see all these other factors from if there's a deal or a coupon or anything else that you're able to see. You can see the reviews and rating, the title if you ever wanted to, and then you can see all of this specific data within here. And so when you're looking through this, you can see the review, how many reviews there are, you can see the price point and see if anything is adjusted on this. And so what you can do is you can see if you decrease your price, does your rank start to go up? and you'll see it right here with notes specifically in here. The cool thing too is you can look through your competitors. And so you can look through all of your competitors and see who's winning, what their price is, what their rank is, where they're at with all of this, and see how they are currently doing it. Oh, and then you want to take one of your competitors to see how your competitors are doing versus you. You can go ahead and put this in the tracker, and you can start to see all of their data within it. And so then you start to figure out how you're winning versus others on these specific keywords. If you're interested in learning more about the SKU Hero, I genuinely think this is one of the coolest tools that I've ever seen. You can see so much information. If you're actually trying to take your product to the next level, then go ahead and check this other video out on the SKU Hero for the keyword harvesting. I'll share a link below for a discount for you guys to get started.